And hello, all my fellow nerds out there. This is Organ Origi, and welcome back once again to DDLC Blue Skies. So last time we just went out shopping with Yuri. And then we're here with choice either we approach Natsuki or we don't. And I say we say let's say hi anyways. I mean, you gotta at least try to be friends with someone. Like, I know there are some people out there that probably will never be friends, but for this one, I think we should approach her. Just see what happens. Well, worst case scenario, we just say hi and keep walking, right? If you want to be better friends with her, you'll need to talk to her sometime. Even if you started writing poetry, writing poetry using rhyme schemes and things like that, so you could relate to her more, right? Your problems won't go away just by hoping they will. After years of playing games to try and fill the void of loneliness, one thing's for sure. Problems like loneliness don't always simply disappear. If Sayori didn't come along, I may really have become a NEET. Well, I just don't know. Look at it this way. You remember how you talked about people in books being kind of like friends? Yes, I recall that. If all those characters never went to after what they wanted, would they be any better off? Even if we mess up some, at least we tried. She stands there contemplating everything I said. I do understand that you have a point, but it's difficult for me to do. It may come naturally to you, starting conversations with acquaintances or strangers, but it's just too hard. It's just hard for me to do. She looks away, playing with her hair. Well, you at least started a conversation with me when I first joined the club, right? That's because I had to, though. What about the book you gifted me? You initiated that yourself, right? It was my duty as a club member to make you feel more welcomed, but that doesn't mean I didn't rehearse the conversation over and over in my mind before I spoke to you. And admittedly, I did want someone to share my books with. So, if you talk to Natsuki more, won't you be able to share your interest with her too? You might even be able to get her into your literature more, and who knows, she might even have some manga in a genre that's more suited for your tastes. Yuri visibly inhales and breathes out a deep sigh. If I don't do anything, then the current situation won't improve. She's shaking slightly. How about I stick with you while you talk to her? That way, even if things don't go well, we can still walk away and you won't have to be alone. She takes another deep breath. I can visibly see her trying to compose herself. That would be nice. Can you give me a moment first, though? I need to gather up my courage. Of course. Thank you. She turns to face me and gives me a slight bow. You've been a great help these past few days. Now it's my turn to be embarrassed. It's alright. Besides, that's what friends are for. Friends. Her eyes both sparkle and dim when I say that. Alright. After a brief pause, Yuri nods to me. Her face looks a bit gray with nerves, but her resolve seems solid at least. We make our way towards Natsuki, who fortunately hasn't gotten far yet. Hello, Natsuki. The greeting comes out a little loud, making Yuri grimace a bit. I try to shoot her a comforting smile, although I'm not sure she actually saw it. Oh, hey Yuri, and Richie. Didn't expect to see you here. How are you doing? I'm doing alright, I guess. She glances over at the shopping bags I'm carrying. You went shopping together? Yep. Yes, we happen to need to go to the same store at the same time. Oh, you just happened to, huh? I roll my eyes, causing Natsuki to smirk. That's right. Maybe it's Natsuki's teasing and sense of humor paired with Yuri's inability to deal with teasing that makes them incompatible. All of a sudden, a gurgle fills the air. Judging by the way Natsuki stiffens up, it must have been her stomach. Yuri fidgets for a moment as Natsuki looks away from us. It seems like Yuri's really struggling to get her words out. An idea suddenly pops in my head, and I can't help but lean in to whisper to Yuri about it. Why don't you invite Natsuki over to your place for dinner? Yuri's face blanches slightly. Is she really that nervous? I must have underestimated her social anxiety. Hey, care to share with the rest of the class? At this point, Natsuki's beet red. Natsuki, would you like to eat out with me tonight? Yuri's voice sounds a little strangled as she speaks, but it's a bit strange that she wants to eat out tonight, though, considering how much she likes home cooking. Eh? Are you sure? Well, if you like, I haven't eaten out in a while, so I do have to put my groceries away first. But we can go after that? Natsuki's expression softens more than I expected. I don't know. I don't want to impose. I should probably be getting home soon anyway. Are you sure? It's really not a bother. Hmm. If it doesn't take too long, then I guess I could. We might have to get takeout though. Hey, I'm gonna head back home and put my stuff away. I'll see you all in the club. Before Yuri turns to go, I give her a thumbs up and a smile in return that she returns with a blush. Exchanging goodbyes, we head our separate ways. Aww, that's actually kind of cute. That's a very cute moment. You see, always talk to people when you can, because a situation can't sort itself out if you don't. It's Saturday. Wait, ooh, okay, I like this music. It's pretty good. It's Saturday. Tonight, Yuri's coming over to cook with me, so I better make sure that everything's ready for it. She'll definitely have higher expectations than me, that's for sure. Soy sauce, sesame oil, green onions, garlic. Seems like I have everything we need. The kitchen itself, on the other hand, is, well, it's unkempt, to say the least. When was the last time I used some of this stuff? I involuntarily grimace as I swipe a finger across the dusty surface of the pan. Definitely not setting that Yuri. Definitely not saying that Yuri would be used to cooking in. A few minutes of blood, sweat, tears later, everything's clean, or at the very least, passable. We probably won't use most of this, but with my luck, we'll need one thing I didn't wa- We'll need the one thing I didn't wash. Right on cue, there's a knock on the door. It's very, it's either a very polite robber or Yuri. After quickly drying off the last dish, I answer it. Hi, Richie. She's carrying a few bags that I assume contain groceries. Hey, Yuri. Great to see you. Come on in. Hopefully, binge watching various cooking shows featuring an angry chef yelling at other cooks is enough preparation for this. I don't think Hell's Kitchen's gonna prepare you for actual cooking, my friend. Bring Gordon Ramsay. I've actually seen I've seen a compilation of like all of his best insults on the show, and it's just it's too good. Like I think his best one is just you freaking donkey, donkey. At least it'd have me prepared. It had prepared me for being yelled at for my inevitable mistakes. You're yelling at me. After setting the groceries down on the counter, I grab a clean pan. Alright, so what should we make first then? Good question. So long as it doesn't end up with a call to the fire department, I'm fine with whatever. Hmm. She giggles slightly. Well, I believe we'll be fine. We'll be good regardless, so come on. Come on, Chuckleberry Finn. She stares at me for a few solid seconds. What? Oh, my apologies, I didn't realize. It's alright. To be honest, it was a pretty bad joke anyway. Trying to ignore my burning face, I moved the conversation along. So, what do you feel like having? Would you be open to making teriyaki salmon? Sounds good to me. We gather the ingredients and equipment together on the kitchen table. Yuri takes a deep breath and concentrates on the food in front of her. You alright, Yuri? Yeah. It's just that I haven't done this in a while. That is, cooking with someone. I can relate to that. but if but if you made it as many times as it sounds like you have, this should be a cinch for you. Thank you for your vote of confidence. She places a scrap of paper with a handwritten recipe onto the counter. The handwriting looks to be Yuri's, but something's different about it. I suppose we should begin by making the sauce. Richie, could you pass me the soy sauce and sesame oil? Sure, just tell me what I have to do. Okay, could you peel and mince 2 cloves of garlic in the meantime? That's that's one of the few things I can actually do competently in the kitchen, so you chose a fitting job for me. Mom loves using garlic, so I've seen it cook often enough to know what I'm doing. After peeling it, I place the garlic under the knife and crush it. Yuri's focus on her cooking is intense, to say the least. It's like how she is when she talks about literature. One thing that amazes me is how fast and efficient her movements are. The longer we cook, the more confident she becomes. It's rather difficult to keep up with how fast she moves at times. Before you know it, the salmon's marinated in the sauce and ready to be baked. Wow. Hmm? You talked about how you weren't an expert, yet you're incredible. Uh, I, it's a, I mean, with enough practice. I broke Yuri. Yuri, it's alright. It's not often that I see you have so much passion for something other than literature. Yeah, I am a bit of a fan of cooking. My family had teriyaki salmon dishes every Saturday evening when I was younger. And I ended up learning from my mother how to cook it. Eventually, I practiced enough for the whole process to become a bit of a blur. Honestly, I wish I had done the same thing and learned how to make family recipes as well. But it's not too late for you to learn, right? That's true. Speaking of family, are you bringing some food back home to him as well? Yeah? Oh, the salmon wouldn't be good by the time I return home, so you can have the leftovers. Fine by me. Anyway, could you start cooking the rice while I put the salmon in the oven? All right, wouldn't be too much of a dinner if it was just salmon. The whole kitchen smells of salmon with a subtly sweet undernote to it. Man, I wouldn't mind if my kitchen smelled like this 24/7. Maybe now that you've learned this recipe from me, you could cook it yourself. I think I'll want to practice a few more times under your guidance before I do it myself. Anyway, let's eat. Let's. It does smell rather appetizing. The salmon is tender and flaky when I bite into it. It comes apart with no trouble at all. Each and every chew releases a burst of umami, with the teriyaki flavor perfectly complementing the fish. Yuri, this is amazing! It's nothing really. Despite her protest, a smile spreads across her face. A few minutes later, we've had our fill. I had a hard time holding myself back from eating more, but it'd be bad manners to devour everything in front of Yuri. This is really nice. Having dinner with someone over and having something made fresh as well. It's quite dark outside. Wow, it's already 9. Time flies, eh? I should be going now. It isn't super late, but I think she mentioned before that she wakes up early regardless of the day. Do you want me to walk you home? She shakes her head. I'll be fine, although I do appreciate the offer. I really enjoyed our time today, Richie. It's been a lot of fun for me too. You're more than welcome to come over anytime you want. That's much appreciated. Before I knew it, she's already at the door. Oh, could you wait a moment? I believe I forgot something important. Huh? What is it? It's the paper with the recipe on it. No problem, let me grab it for you. After a moment's searching, I spotted it next to the stove. Phew, at least it's safe. As I hand it to her, I take a close look at the recipe. Huh? Your handwriting seems a little different on this note. Oh, that's because it's my mother's handwriting. Ah, makes sense. Well, it's just as pretty as yours. I suppose so. I always did admire her penmanship. She smiles to herself, faraway look in her eyes. Well, see you on Monday. My word seems to pull her out of her thoughts. She pauses for a moment, but then smiles at me. See you then. Alright. Next thing then. It's only been about a week or so, but I've been craving Yuri's teriyaki salmon for a lot lately. So much so that I'm apparently just staring into space thinking about it. Wonderful use of club time, Richie. Hi, Richie. Ah! Siri suddenly pops up in front of me without warning. Siri, don't do that. Do what? Say hi? Don't startle me like that. You mean don't wake you up like that? Hey, I wasn't even sleeping. But you were daydreaming. That's close enough. For you, maybe. Meanie. Anyway, did you need something? So I can't just say hi now? No, you can't. I'll have to arrest you if you try to do it from now on. You're so silly. Yeah, so what's up? Actually, I did want to ask you something. Do you want to go with me and Natsuki after the club's over? What are you guys planning to do? I don't know. We're gonna wing it. I guess Sayori never really was a planner. Are you sure I wouldn't be butting into whatever Natsuki wants to do with you? Come on, Richie. We haven't played together in so long. I'm sure she won't mind. Geez, alright, I'm in. But you have to be the one to tell Natsuki that I'm coming along too. Okay, it's a deal. Okay, everyone. I think that's it for today. Good work, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Suri sidles up to me as I wave goodbye to Yuri. Not gonna lie, I kind of wanted to hang out with Yuri instead. But I guess I've been doing that a lot lately, and Sayori is right. It has been a while since I've hung out with her. Still, are you ready to go? Yeah, I guess so. Did you tell Natsuki yet? About that. Sayori. I'll do it now. Hey, Natsuki. Hey, let me just make sure my manga's put away properly before I get going. By the way, can we invite Richie too? Eh? Why? I shrug and smile when Natsuki narrows her eyes at me. It'll be fun! Please! Fine, but only because you were asking. Yay, let's go! Wait, I still need to check my manga. 10 minutes of Natsuki's fussing and half an hour of walking later, we're strolling through the downtown area. So, what do you guys want to do? I think Natsuki wants to buy some more manga. Hey! Well, a new chapter of this manga I'm reading came out, so... To the bookstore it is, then. So you come here to buy your manga? Got a problem with that? No, it's just that I usually go to A Books for mine. Oh, I go there sometimes too, but the magazine I wanted to pick up today is cheaper here. Which magazine is it? Natsuki makes a beeline to the table stacked with manga and holds up a colorfully illustrated manga magazine. The character that's drawn on the cover has exceedingly huge eyes. This looks like a type of thing like that Parfait Girls would have been published in. This is probably one of the best shoujo magazines in circulation right now. I mean, Parfait Girls was first published in this. Yep, called it. Look, even comes with a free little gift. She points out the small packet attached to the back. Looks like this month's issue comes with a pack of gel pens. Nice. Try to tell me that your manga can beat that. I mean, mine certainly don't come with gel pens. Exactly. I turn to Sayori as Natsuki starts flipping through her magazine. Do you have anything you need to look for? I don't think so. Oh, wait, actually, I need to buy a new copy of that English workbook. Huh? Why? Tell me you... I lost it. Jeez, we better go look for it then. Hey, Natsuki, Sayori and I are gonna go find a workbook. Have fun with that. I'm gonna be here for a while. We begin walking through the aisles, scanning the titles of books. Manga, light novels, children's fiction, adult fiction. There we go, education. That's a rare moment. As a kid, I probably would never be happy to look at education. Unless it was probably math or something. Then that makes sense. I wonder, should I get something for Yuri? It would definitely be nice to be able to repay her for the copy of Portrait of Markov. What book could I get that she hasn't read yet, though? Hey, Sayori. She looks up from perusing the table of workbooks. Has Yuri ever mentioned any books that she wants? Like, ones that she hasn't bought yet? No. Or at least I don't remember it. She'd probably just buy it herself if there was a book she was interested in. Do you want to get something for her? Yeah, I just thought I'd thank her for giving me Portrait of Markov. Sweet of you, Richie. Oh, there it is. Sayori triumphantly picked up the books she was looking for. Anyway, if you don't know what book to get for her, how about buying something else? Huh? Like what? I don't know. The bookstore sells stuff that, like stationery too, right? That's actually a really good idea. You should listen to me more often. I would if you always had good ideas. What? What? Are you saying that I don't? Hey, you're the one who said it, not me. She sticks her tongue out at me. Now, how about helping me find a stationery section? Sometime later, we find ourselves back in the front of the store with Natsuki. There you guys are. What took you so long? Sorry. I was looking for something to get Yuri. I hold up a slim package wrapped in cellophane. We found some really nice heavy-duty parchment paper. It actually feels pretty satisfying to write on. I'd use it myself if it weren't so expensive. Did you guys pay for everything then? Yep, we're all good. So, where are we headed next? If you guys are hungry, I know a pretty good place to get some food. Oh, what kind of food? Natsuki shoots me brief glances. Well, it's this little tea and crepes place I discovered a while back. But I wouldn't expect a boy to be able to appreciate sweets. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Tea isn't even sweet. It's basically just bitter leaf juice. Ugh, not that kind of tea. It's the sweet kind of tea. Like milk tea. You know, the type that you put tapioca and pearls in to make boba. Boba? Oh, you mean bubble tea. Yep, but I like calling it boba because that's what it's called, where it came from, Taiwan. You're really the type to watch something with subtitles because it sounds more authentic with the original language, huh? It is more authentic when it's not dubbed. Oh goodness. Here we go. Dub versus sub. Actually, let me know comments below. Do you guys watch anime subbed or dubbed? Let me know. I really want to know. And please keep it civil in the comments. Calling it boba is more Natsuki-ish anyway, because it sounds so cute when she says it. What? Cute! I am not cute. You know, it's supposed to be a compliment when someone calls you cute. Not the way you guys say it. How else would she want us to say it? Anyway, what do you mean I wouldn't be able to appreciate it? Just because I'm a guy, it doesn't mean I don't like sweets. After all, I grew up with Sayori, and you know how she is with them. So it's only because of me that you can appreciate them. That's not what I meant. What Sayori said does make sense. Of course, you'll never reach our caliber when it comes to that stuff. But if you're already used to it because of Sayori, we might as well go. And with that, Natsuki drags us along with her. I'm not sure what kind of logic she uses, but if it works, she's probably just embarrassed about showing me her interest because maybe she doesn't hang out with many guys. Here it is, Hatofo tea. And yes, I am aware that some of the restaurants just use the same background, but it saves time. It looks like a fairly generic modern cafe. It's pretty empty right now, but I guess this time of day isn't peak rush hour for any cafe. I haven't been here in too long. Hurry up and order, guys. Hold on, we don't even know what's on the menu. If you take too long, I'm gonna order for ya. Natsuki readily rattles off an order to the cashier. It's clear that she's been here more than a few times before. What do you think you're getting, Sayori? I don't know. What about you? I don't know either. Jeez, don't you dare do that kind of thing. Don't you dare do that thing where you stand there indecisively for like half an hour. Her tone of voice is as bossy as ever, but there's a surprisingly big smile on her face. Even Natsuki can't keep up the act forever, huh? Alright. I'm just gonna go with this. Before we know it, we're all settled around the table with our drinks in hand. Natsuki got some kind of rose milk tea with a heart-shaped strawberry jelly. Aw. That drink was definitely made for her. Meanwhile, Sayori and I ordered a passion fruit slush and a green tea mango drink, respectively. Ooh, actually, passion fruit doesn't sound that bad. I think I've actually had passion fruit before. It tastes pretty good. Oh wait, no, I'm probably thinking dragon fruit, actually. Oh, this is so good. No wonder you like this place so much. Yeah, I think I'll have to come back here on my own sometime. And that's why you trust in my taste. She thumbs through her manga as she takes a sip of her drink. That reminds me, what manga are you catching up on? Oh, whoops. Whenever I come here, I usually have new manga with me, so I got into the habit of reading while drinking. It's fine. I can understand how eager you must be to start the chapter. Yeah, it's so frustrating to have to wait a month for the next one. And don't get me started on the hiatuses. Hey, manga artists are humans who need breaks too, you know. I know, but I wish I could just buy the manga all at once. Anyway, this one's about a girl who discovers these guardian characters that can unlock people's true potentials. Her character design is really nice too. She holds a manga points on her characters. It's a girl whose shoulder-length layered hair, clad in a school uniform that's fashioned in a tomboyish manner, complete with a tie and a random belt. I'm trying to think. Is that Sailor Moon? Like, I feel like that's Sailor Moon. Like, that's the only thing I can think of. I don't know. There's a lot of mangas and animes like that. I've always liked these kinds of visual K-ish designs. Like, they're kind of glamorous and androgynous, but super cool. Really? I always thought that you liked manga with cuter looking characters. Well, I mean, I do like cute characters, but I also like cool ones. If you like that kind of fashion, why don't you try dressing up that way? Ugh, do you know how hard it is to change your style? To be honest, I kind of want to try it out at least once. But it feels weird to dress differently. It's like I'm already too comfortable in my current clothes to change. Plus, I feel like it's out of character for me now at this point. What do you mean? Okay, have you ever watched an anime, Rose Revolution? Wait, is that an actual anime or is that just made up? Hold up. Okay, I can't actually find anything called Rose Revolution, but the closest one I can find is Revolutionary Girl Utena. That's the only thing I can think of. No, can't say that I have. Me neither. Well, it's pretty old, so that'd be expected. But for now, all you need to know is that the main character is a girl named Utena. Oh wait, it is Utena! Revolutionary Girl Utena. That's like, oh, that's the English name for it. Okay, so I'm guessing in Japan it's just called Rose Revolution or something like that. Yeah, Utena the Black Rose Blooms. That's what it's mostly called, right? Like Revolutionary Girl Utena. And her best friend is a girl named Wakaba. So Utena is the coolest of the cool. She's a girl but wears a boy's uniform and even has a fan club of girls at that school. Meanwhile, her best friend is super cutesy and girly and really depends on Utena for things. You can probably guess that she wears the girl's uniform. It'd be really weird for Utena and Wakaba to swap uniforms, right? Well, I haven't watched the animes, so I don't know how they really look, but I think I get what you mean. But you're not a character in the anime, Natsuki. You can change if you want to. Not like immediately though, plus you know that there's gonna be a bunch of people judging you for it. Sometimes facing judgment for the sake of change is worth it though. Yeah. Anyway, it's not like I dislike cute clothes. I'm not dumb, you know. I picked out my clothes because I thought they looked cute, and I like cute things. But I don't want to be a Wakaba. I just wish I could be as cool as Utena. She's so independent and strong. I think I understand how you feel. Wanting to be dependent on rather than depending on others. Man, when did this conversation get so serious? Natsuki, if you want, we could go clothes shopping sometime. Then you could try out different styles and see if there's anything you like. Maybe. There's an uncertain tone in her voice. Maybe Natsuki's smile is genuine. If you go clothes shopping with Sayori, she's just gonna say you look good and everything. Hey, there's something wrong with a little positivity. That's something you've really gotta learn, Richie. And what about Natsuki, huh? I'm positive that I'm more positive than you, Richie. I roll my eyes at that. This has been so fun, guys. We should do this more often. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I have to go now, though. Can't be late for dinner. I guess we should go too then. Are you going out to eat? Nah, I just don't want to miss my dad's cooking. Okay then, do you want us to walk you back? I'm good. I'll see you at school. Exchanging goodbyes, Sayori and I begin walking back. Honestly, this was more fun than I expected. Although it was really just Natsuki leading us around on our personal routine, we had nice conversations together. Plus, I got to buy something for Yuri. Hope she appreciates the stationery. It really took a huge chunk out of my pocket money. Ah. Yikes. Well then. Let's see what's next. I idly twirl my pen around my fingers, sighing at the blank piece of paper in front of me. You'd think that with all the poems I've written so far, it'd be pretty easy to start yet another one. But I've been having trouble getting any inspiration in writing my horror-themed poem. Oh, goodness, dude. I know that feeling. Like, when it comes to like making art and drawing, I find it very hard to find inspiration. And like when I finally do have it and actually want to start drawing it out, like my mind just blanks for like no reason. In order to celebrate Halloween, Monica asked us all to write themed poetry. We're supposed to have some kind of Halloween party as well, and I don't really know what to expect. I watch a hor- I watch a horror anime to get in the mood, but I'm not sure if it helped much. Don't get me wrong, it was a great bit of surreal horror media. The sound design successfully created tension that kept stacking up over time, and the graphics were quite creepy as well. They were done in the style of old paper puppet crafts, lending to an air of mystery and age of stories. Ooh. Like, I've actually watched a couple of horror anime in my time, like when I was younger. I actually did see the anime for what's it called? Corpse Party. Yeah, Corpse Party. Really good anime, really good game series. I I highly recommend it. Yes, even Sachiko's hysterical birthday, which a lot of people say is the worst of the collection. Despite all this, though, my mind still draws a blank when I confront the paper in front of me. It doesn't help that I hardly get any sleep last night either. It's hard to shake off this feeling of exhaustion. I don't want to procrastinate too much, but come on, I've got to think of something. How in the world does Stephen King do this? All right, it's getting a little bit late, but it probably wouldn't hurt to go out and walk around for a few minutes. Exercise can energize you, right? I could always pick up a can of coffee and tea somewhere too. Plus, something might come to me while I'm walking. As I make my way outside, I see stars here and there beginning to emerge in the darkened sky. It looks like there might be a small chance of rain. It's a bit nippy as well. I don't think it's anything I'd have to worry about though. It's a good place for poetry inspiration. I stretch languidly as I stroll past a set of train tracks. Horror. Isn't there a graveyard around here somewhere? If I recall correctly, it's a quick walk away from where I'm at. It'll probably seriously creep me out, but art requires sacrifice. Yes, it does. A few minutes later, I spot a wrought iron gate to the cemetery. It's quite dark as there aren't any lights, but I can still make out the dark greens of the ivy snaking up the iron fence, as well as the flash of violet just outside the gate. Wait a minute. Hey, Yuri. Oh, aww, look at her. It's such a cute little jacket. Leave it to Yuri to look good in black. She seems to panic for a moment after noticing me, but quickly regains her composure as we approach each other. Hi, Richie. I didn't see you there. Sorry if I startled you. Oh, it's no bother. Wait, why is Yuri visiting the graveyard? Oh. Hey, Yuri, were you trying to find inspiration for your Halloween poem too? She glances around for a minute as if processing my question. Oh, yes, that's right. I'm assuming you were doing the same. Yep. Guess gray minds think alike. Yuri gives a light chuckle at that. I was thinking of getting something to drink too. Want to come with me? Well, it's getting a bit late. Oh, no problem. I'm just planning to grab tea or coffee from a store for a minute. I see. In that case, I could probably keep you company for a bit. Smiling at each other, we make our way to the shopping district. Yuri, I think you have something on your shoe. Is that so? We slow to a stop as she bends out and picks something off her shoe. Huh? Is that a rose petal? Where did that come from? It must have come off of some of the flower arrangements back at the cemetery. Ah, that makes sense. It's nice to know that people's graves are being attended to there. I agree. Being forgotten by your loved ones It isn't a very comforting thought. Were you walking around there for a while? For a little bit. I had some trouble settling on a certain theme for my poem. That's a surprise, considering how much you love horror. You would think so, but it's difficult to pick one cohesive theme when there's so many to choose from. So, what did you end up deciding on? Well, would it be alright if you kept it a surprise for now? Sure, I can respect that. We passed by a row of small shops and cafes, and a few drops of water splashed onto my face. Oh, it's raining. Oh, they even have a little rain animation! That's so cool! The droplets soon increased in size and frequency, and before we know it, we're caught in a downpour. I should have brought an umbrella after all. Do you want to head inside somewhere? Yes, please. We talked to a convenience store, the cold rainwater splashing up to our ankles as we sloshed through the puddles. The entrance under the awning is thankfully dry. The lights are inside comforting in the night. Pushing the door open, we're met with a small tinkling of a bell. Let's see, where's the drink section? Oh, I think I see it in the back. I follow Yuri to the drinks cooler filled with a colorful array of bottles and cans. What are you in the mood for? She pops open the door and grabs a bottle of green tea. While I usually prefer my tea freshly made, the occasional chilled bottle of tea is a nice change of pace. Yeah, it does kind of change the taste when it's hot versus when it's cold. The iciness of cold tea can give it a certain sweetness. We continue our conversation as we take our drinks to the register. It doesn't seem like rain's letting up. We'd probably get soaked if we were to go out now. But we should really be getting back. Over on the other side of the store, I stopped by a stand carrying a few umbrellas. How will we buy an umbrella then? It'd definitely be getting sick while trying to get back home. I suppose we could do that. Stepping away from the counter, I grab a plain black umbrella as Yuri grabs a striped one. Whoa, what are you doing? Buying an umbrella? Aren't we just gonna share one? It'd save us some money. Are you sure? I wouldn't want to be a bother. It'd be unfair to ask you to pay for it too. Don't worry about it. I've been needing a new one anyway. There's no need for us to buy two of them when just one will work. That's true. Alright, thank you for being so considerate. She fidgets with her hair as she says this, a blush creeping across her cheeks. Man, shy girls are seriously cute. I know, right? They are adorable. No problem. It's still raining pretty hard. I believe that the bus should be here in any minute. Don't you usually walk around town? Well, yes, but the weather. Oh, right. Let's head to the stop so we don't miss it then. After unfolding the umbrella, I wait for Yuri to join me under it. She's not coming closer though, instead electing to stand still, staring at her feet. Is something wrong? No, I'm fine. She edges towards me until there's only a few inches between us. Let's go. We make our way to the bus stop. Once there, I open up my bottle of tea. It's probably not the best weather to drink ice-cold tea, but I already bought it. Hey, Yuri? Yes? I meant to ask earlier, but how did you learn to make tea? It's not such an interesting story. Come on, I want to get to know you better. And given that tea is such an integral part of your character, I feel like I should know more about what it means to you. An integral part of my character? I mean, you are passionate about tea, aren't you? I suppose so. But I do have other interests too, you know. Yeah, I was just joking. I guess it wasn't a very good joke. No, you're fine. I'm just not very good with humor. Yuri sighs, looking up into the sky. My mother was the one who taught me how to make tea. Ah, that makes sense. She was the one who helped teach you how to cook, after all. Yes, that's right. I believe I was just about to finish primary school when I first tried to make tea. Of course, I didn't go about making it all at once, but over time she allowed me to do more and more. She taught me how to prepare tea in all manner of ways, from Western to Eastern styles. You're surprised at how many different infusers, strainers, and teapots she owned. Sounds like a major hobby for her. It definitely was. My mother even eventually taught me how to properly perform a tea ceremony. Dang, seriously? Why aren't you why aren't you in the club for that then? I don't know. I was just always intimidated by the idea of actually performing in front of other people. There are so many ways you can mess up, but you always seem really graceful. But you always seem really graceful to me. Well, I'm glad you didn't join the tea ceremony club then, because otherwise I wouldn't have met you. I'm glad too. She blushes and looks down again, smiling at her shoes. I'm not as graceful as you may think, though. I kind of find that hard to believe. You just haven't seen me make any mistakes yet. There was one time I wasn't careful enough when handling a hot tea kettle one day and nearly spilled it onto myself. My mother realized what was happening and put her hand over the spout to keep it from burning me. But because of that, she ended up with burns on her hand. For a while, I just felt so awful for allowing my ineptitude to hurt my mother. I didn't touch the tea kettle again for quite a while. Over time, however, I ended up becoming interested in tea again. Well, I'm glad that you can go back into it. Yuri being clumsy isn't something that I'm used to. When she's calm, she's so elegant. Yes, I am too. Your mom sounds really nice, by the way. Mm-hmm. I shivered a bit as the wind buffets my body, whipping my clothes around me. Thankfully, the bus shows up a moment later, its bright headlights heralding its arrival. Ooh, wait, this looks less of a bus and more like a train. We stumble aboard and manage to find seats next to each other. Yuri moves her arms to her sides, letting out a deep breath and looking out onto the night sky beyond the window. The passing streetlights reflect off her eyes, shining golden over the violet of her irises. Sinking lower to my seat, I sigh in contentment. Even though we aren't talking, it still feels nice to just be close to her. After a minute, Yuri signals her upcoming stop. I stand up to exit the bus with her. Yuri stops me. You really don't have to walk me all the way back. Isn't this out of your way? Yeah, but I don't want you to get sick. I brought the umbrella to share with you the full way. Come on, I insist. I gently pull Yuri along with me, opening the umbrella as we leave. Thank you. You're welcome. It's quite serene now. The rain has lighted up to a pitter patter, and the occasional breeze gently rushes through the trees around us. Richie? Yes? Do you ever notice how the light is when it's raining? What do you mean? Well, she looks around for a moment, then points to a street lamp down the street. Whenever it rains, it almost seems like the properties of light are completely changed. It's especially obvious at night. Now that she mentions that, the lights do seem a bit different. It's something I think I've noticed subconsciously, but never really paid any attention to. A cold gust blows by, causing Yuri and I to huddle closer together. Our shoulders are touching by this point, providing a small smidgen of warmth. Yuri doesn't seem to notice, or at least she's acting like she doesn't. But it might just be that she's lost in her thoughts right now. She's been doing that more and more frequently. It's been nice to see her really open up to me. Yeah, it's almost like the lights are glowing. Well, of course light glows, but it's, I don't know, blurry? Yuri nods her head. The way the light bounces off each individual droplet seems to create a sort of halo around the street lamps. At times, it almost looks like the light's dancing around the air as it refracts through the rain. As if the lights of spirits burning out of the life force like fireflies, showing that not all of the world is darkness. Huh, I never thought of it like that before. My words are met with a faint smile. Every so often, I wonder if the lights in the distance are friendly will-o'-the-wisps. I wonder if they're guiding me somewhere, urging me towards some far-off destination one step at a time. It's unnerving when they suddenly disappear right before you. When something cuts off their connection to the world, leaving everyone being guided in dark. It's when that happens that you realize what you'd been taking for granted. You begin to truly appreciate how welcoming the warmth was before, in contrast to the new chilling darkness. Yeah, I think it can feel kind of lonely when you're walking by yourself in the dark. Not to mention kind of dangerous to do so. Yeah, you haven't been doing that a lot lately, have you? Don't worry, I haven't. Well, good. If you ever need to walk around at night, just ask me and I'll be there. Plus, it feels a lot less lonely when you walk around with friends. Even if you're lost in the dark, if you have friends by your side, you'll at least be able to trust that someone might stick by you. It's probably just me, but it feels like Yuri and I are a bit closer than we were before. I'm about to open my mouth to speak again when she abruptly comes to a stop, nearly causing me to trip. We're at a quiet intersection I'm not too familiar with. Well, Richie, thank you for accompanying me on my way home. Hmm? Aren't I walking all the way back with you? You wouldn't want to get wet now, right? I mean, the rain's let up quite a bit by now. Really, I wouldn't want you to go too far out of your way. Are you sure? Yes, I am. Thank you for the offer, though. All good. It's been my pleasure. You're right. It is less lonely when walking with friends. Her smile sends a light wave of warmth through my body. Yeah, it was. Well, see you tomorrow then. Goodbye, Richie. Oh, that was actually kind of sweet. All right. Well then, I think this would actually be a good time for me to stop and save for now. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to leave a like, comment what you think, share this video with your friends, and be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you don't miss a single notification. I'll see all of you in the next video. Goodbye.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason